This program is hypnotic in nature and is never to be experienced in a moving vehicle or other times when you need to maintain awakened consciousness. Welcome aboard your enlightening adventure. Your time to sit or lie back, more comfortably relaxed. For if you once believed you could gratify some of your needs only by eating excessively, then you can especially enjoy venturing inside you. Your wide open frontier of capabilities you may not yet see. Yes, you can be pleasantly surprised when realizing you're in ideal bodily form, even though your life force inside only desires to be summoned forth. So you're provided the freedom to eat when genuinely hungry, the foods that your body really needs, the freedom to eat right, effortlessly. Yes, you can enjoy not having to do anything. You don't even have to listen to me, because your inner, wiser self is exploring for you your life-transforming adventure. For you know when you're drifting within, inwardly, your deeper self can conceive visionary dreams. In those dreams, you can venture wherever you desire to perceive clearly your genuine, slender nature. Even venture inside these life force seas to the side of the ocean's shore. For do you sometimes find the ocean sea a reviving and renewing force in your life? A place where you feel most alive and in tune with your true needs. For here, you're free to breathe it deeply. All the salty scent of the ocean breathes. And as you walk across the moist beach sand, can you hear the lapping of the sea's currents, glistening promisingly in the sunny beams, glistening with the magical ability to instill you with a new and more rewarding view of food and transform you into the shape you always dreamed so naturally. Since it's such a warm, sunny day, why not have fun, wade deeper within, and swim a ways in these gently streaming currents, evermore embracing you warmly, securely. For with each rhythmic stroke of your arms, are you swimming more in harmony with the sea pouring warmly right through you and purifying you of those old tendencies. Times you sensed some discomfort, unease, thoughtlessly reached for food you really didn't need. Presently, these tendencies dissolving, more and more resolved, when dissolving freely and easily, leaving you free to esteem rightfully your life's high value, your right to lead a more vital, pleasurable life of ease, and free to perceive in those times you used to overeat more rewarding means than food to really satisfy your needs. And you are discovering ever more of these. lightly gliding astride this magical sea, deeply supporting your right to live comfortably free. You might like to swim toward the shore, for when you emerge from the sea purified, deeply reborn inside, how soon before you perceive through wiser, more discerning eyes these new opportunities for you to realize your desired being, slender form, and so reassured after your transforming swim. You might like to lie. Now lie down on the soft, sandy shore. Naturally savor your increasing comfort. For when do you perceive how the sound as you breathe more slowly and deeply, more closely resembles the sound of the sea's currents, streaming cadently one by one upon the shore, how each rise and fall of your chested abdomen send currents of your own life at sea, sweeping warmly through and soothing you, and enlightening your true need to eat. When genuinely hungry, those foods your body really needs. Surely that once so bloated feeling after those huge meals, perceive your wiser self informing you ate too much, imploring you, hey, I hate to be stuffed with these heavy foods. Truly must have been a chore, laboriously overeating. So presently, as you breathe in deeply, and now let go in a long sigh of relief. Sense how deeply refreshed, thoroughly gratified you are to open wide the floodgate of your own life sea. Liberate these resurgent currents of your true needs. And one of these, when genuinely hungry, you can gratify completely, for in these times, you need only ride freely astride your gently flowing stream, guiding you to eat slowly those foods your body really needs. Surely now, how do you feel? Seated before your light, vitalizing meal, because instead of soaring fast ahead and wolfing down your food, as you may have in the past, now you can put everything on hold and solely, thoughtfully consider the value for you here within this nourishing meal. As you really slow down, now fully chew and chew each mouthful slowly and thoroughly. Surely, why make haste when you can now allow your taste buds to savor all the delicious flavor of your nutritious foods? When you can now slow down and be really gratified by your satisfying meal, And you may be surprised to find these most nutritious foods quite tantalizing. Yes, do you pleasurably discover, even though you might eat less, you enjoy your food now more than ever before, for as you breathe deeply, sense each breath sending these renewing currents, sweeping warmly through and soothing you, guiding you to eat when genuinely hungry. The clean, wholesome foods which nourish your body's tissues, guiding you to drink life's own elixir, cool glasses of water, as in those childhood days when you finished play and could run toward water's nearest source. Do you feel the same pleasure today when quenching your thirst with plenty of water? Whenever you sense your body's real need, eating those nutritious, delicious foods, generously supplying the energy your body needs, for you no longer have to endure past times when you were drugged, sluggish with too much food, that once so bloated sensation when you ate fattening, greasy, sugary foods, encumbering burdens once weighing you down. For now, in those very times, you reached for food thoughtlessly. You can be deeply relieved, renewed, since with each breath, how soon before you sense inside these easing, purifying currents of your own life sea, your own potent desire to live, actively free, streaming warmly through, and so thoroughly fortifying you. Can you perceive what your favorite sport or activity will pay? For you are naturally bored outdoors by your surging desire to flex and stretch and move, your need to move freely with ease, still instilled deeply within your heart, still currently stirring incessantly, ardently beating, till so resurgently revived, surely alive. Yes, sense your wind, your stamina increasing, your leaner, firmer body moving with so much more ease. Likely hard to believe you once overate those too heavy, too greasy, too sugary burdens. For presently, you're genuinely having the time of your life, providing as freely as you wish this exquisite activity your body requires, providing your desire to be slender, lean, surely, since you highly value your life, your right to a more vital, pleasurable life of ease. Sense inside your feeling of swelling pride as you welcome the triumphant freedom to be reborn naturally in your ideal physical form. For as you're streaming forward with your own life sea, now, how do you feel? Asserting your real surging desire to eat the delicious, nutritious foods which your body requires when genuinely hungry, when you genuinely have the need, for though there may have been those past times when you sensed some source of unease, faultlessly reached to overeat. Presently, when your body braves more deeply, how soon before past tendencies dissolve freely within your renewing own life sea, streaming warmly forth to soothe you and guide you towards more life-giving activities. These new alternatives, far more rewarding, really relieving any source of unease, really satisfying, deeply satisfying your needs. And isn't it a secure feeling to rely on your potent resource? Yes, you can certainly enjoy each opportunity to be renewed by your own life force, pouring forth your one compelling, overwhelming desire to be forever slender, firm-bodied, lean. And you may have been surprised when finding yourself vitalized, in great physical shape, because each engaging day was enjoyed more than ever before. For it you feel patient with fattening meals, because they kept you from partaking in more exciting pursuits? Or did you simply forget to eat any needless wasted foods, gratified to discover you were pleasurably satisfied with the new taste revealed in your nutritious, delicious meals, and what you sense deeply this positive expectancy, your life force leading you forward toward a more vital, pleasurable life of ease? Then each new morn, you're reborn anew, to see in your mirror view the genuine slender you, the person you always knew yourself to be.